At the start of the unit I was frightened, but after this rap I was enlightened. Knowledge of philosophers was certainly heightened. That's because this rap had me enlightened.
In enlightenment, listen to my case. Intellectual ideas all up in your face. Scientific ideas to help the human race. Philosophers preaching up in this place. Pop a fact, then I go out my way. Religious, social, political issues were happening in those days. 18th century, that's when it took place. Rational change, help the human race.
Give the nib on the track. Hobbs with the Leviathan that really kinda sucked. It left all those poor peasants really kinda ducked. He wanted a leader that controlled everyone, just like the Frenchie they called King of the Sun. Now this may sound stupid to me and to you, but back in 1650 they thought that it was true. Hobbes believed in absolute monarchy. He thought it'd be best for Britain's economy.
Voltaire's propositions were definitely worth the wait. He separated the ideas of church and state. Religious tolerance was always on his mind. In 1778, thank God he found the time. He was a brilliant writer, almost as good as me. He fought for the ideals of religious equality. Freedom of speech, that's what he was reppin'. With that curly hair, you best know he was steppin'.
Locke loved liberty and human life. He wanted to end suffering and everyday strife. Personal property, he thought that was alright. He worked to fix the government every day and night. He came up with a brand new way to limit monarch's power. Major laws would not make all the peasant people sour. He thought of the constitutional monarchy. To let the king rule, the people had to agree. If they did, the king had to protect their natural rights and give them some respect. If citizens were with the king, they let it be known. Locke thought in that case, the king should be overthrown. People thought this was an excellent solution. It was an influence of the U.S. Constitution.
In enlightenment, listen to my case. Intellectual ideas all up in your face. Scientific ideas to help the human race. Philosophers preaching up in this place. Pop a fact, then I go out my way. Religious, social, political issues were happening in those days. 18th century, that's when it took place. Rational change, help the human race. Montesquieu thought that absolute power had a lot of flaws. He wrote a famous book called The Spirit of Laws. He didn't want one person to have all of the power. He believed that this would make many people sour. A three-part system of government, that's what he wanted, with separation of powers between the three. He jaunted 3 different branches, he put it in your face. With this government, he made France a better place. Brenna, Meehan on the track.
Rousseau was a French philosopher. His idea of government was unpopular. The government should be ruled by the people. That's what he thought would be the most gleeful. He wrote his ideas in the social contract. That was his book, and it was abstract. But most of his ideas are practical today. They can help give people more